Alright, so let's talk about Luck Be a Landlord. This is a roguelite game that revolves around being able to pay your rents with money that you earn within a slot machine. It was in early access for about a year, and here we are now playing version 1.0. So, is it worth playing? I'll be going over a little bit of the story, how the game plays, then we'll come right back here for my final thoughts on Luck Be a Landlord, the good and the bad. Let's get started. It was developed and published both by Trampoline Tales. It's currently only available to play through Steam and goes for $9.99 US. There's also a soundtrack available for an additional $7.99. All footage today was taken straight from my Luck Be a Landlord playthrough. Make sure to subscribe to my Let's Play YouTube, follow me on Twitch, and join the Discord for more stuff. All links in the description. Thanks a lot. The story and setting for Luck Be a Landlord is simple and straight to the point. You're given frequent emails describing your rent situation, which is to pay up within a certain amount of slot spins. For example, you need 25 coins within 5 spins, then 50 within 6, 75 within 6, and increasing all the way up to around 12 or so levels, and that's the extent of the story and setting. The gameplay is simple and can be summed up in 2 words: spin and modify. Each run starts the same way. You have a certain number of initial symbols and a bunch of empty spots in your slot machine. Each spin grants you coins depending on which and how many symbols pop up. After each spin, you're taken to a reward screen, which lets you add another symbol to your pool. These are common symbols and all the way to very rare ones. Their effects range greatly, with some as simple as more money when spun, destroying other symbols for getting effects, stronger when near certain symbols. There's a lot of combination for builds here. You also get the option to have rerolls on your reward screens and manually delete symbols which no longer benefit your builds. These come rarely but add more to the strategy. So it's spin, and modify. After a certain number of spins, you'll pay your rents. If you have enough, you'll move on to the next threshold. If you fail, start over from the beginning. Once you reach the end, you can continue in an endless mode in which the rent requirements increases as normal, or start again on another floor, which is essentially an ascension/harder difficulty. And that's Luck Be a Landlord in a nutshell. There's not much gameplay wise here besides that. I pretty much covered everything. Alright, so is Luck Be a Landlord worth playing? And yeah, really quick, this is the first video I am recording in which I had a little accident here and kind of fragments in my arm. Don't worry about that, I fell off a skateboard. Okay, so yeah, I'd say this game is fun and addicting. Definitely play it, but I think you should maybe wait on a sale. And here's my final thoughts on it. There's not much content here besides what I've basically said, and nothing further beyond that besides the other floors, and that only adds the slight changes to the rent value, which doesn't really change up the strategy. It's just amass more money. I feel like there should have been more differences, like maybe, oh, you skip a spin every 10, or maybe you can't add a legendary one at this one, just something more different rather than, oh, we're just going to increase the threshold of money, because it feels really boring. I said you should pick this game up on a sale, and I really do mean that. It's going for $10. It's way too much. I think the max this game should have been is $5, especially when you see a bunch of other games out there that are even worth, that sell for less, and you get dozens and dozens of hours in a variety. Vampire Survivors. It's not the same game, but it's in the same vein of like a quick little experience game. So yeah, it was too expensive at the start. However, I will admit it's highly addicting. Slot machines, casino rewards, you're always upgrading very fast, in and outs, always, just adding things, spinning, adding things, spinning. Runs do tend to last between 5 minutes if you really mess up, or an hour plus if you like to do endless mode and just see how far you can take things. I was pleasantly surprised with how much customization there was. You can change the speed for how fast you roll, and also when it counts your rewards at the end, you can do that. So you can change the colors for almost all the different texts in the game. You can either do mouse and keyboard or play with the controller, and it is Steam Deck compatible, so yeah, it's highly accessible in that regard. Another thing to mention is this game does have a workshop on Steam. You can mod stuff. There's things like resprites, where simply to just change things up, make it look better. There's also where people add symbols. Like I saw one that was like based off Yu-Gi-Oh called Exodia. I don't know how it particularly works, but I'm assuming if you get all the symbols, you get them all, you get hella money or you win. I don't know. Also, there's another mod which adds like Halloween symbols, lots of random things too. I even saw like an Among Us one when going through those things. But if only like the only mods I'm seeing now only add symbols, and it can only take you so far. There needs to be other ones in the future if this game's gonna have like crazy longevity, like challenges or just more game mechanic stuff rather than adding symbols. All right, so to sum up, Luck Be a Landlord, it could have been cheaper. There's not much to do after getting through the initial difficulties besides trying new builds and achievements, but after you play for a long time, there isn't that much you can do, and you're soon going to find out which are the best builds. Like there's only like 4 like extremely really good ones that'll make sure you win almost every single time. The music's good. It does rotate a lot and randomizes it. And I'd still recommend the game if it highly appeals to you, but absolutely wait for a sale. And that's going to be it. If you guys enjoyed, leave a like. It helps a lot. If you haven't already subbed for daily videos, remember, if you want to see my Let's Play of this game, there's a link down below to my Let's Play channel. Follow me on Twitch where I streamed all this, and the Discord for even more stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.